Hey guys, Fryedegg here, and this is going to be the Guardian section of my Orcs Must Die 2 High Scoring Guide version 1.0, and let's get into it. We're going to be talking, obviously, like I said, about Guardians, and mainly we're going to be talking about Guardians' range and line of sight. So let's go take a look at a few different maps here. Let me see. We could do this one. Lunch break's kind of cool because we have both options. All right, so Guardians, right? Obviously, if you guys know anything about trying to get high scores, you probably know by now that Guardians play a big part in getting those high scores. So here is what we're going to talk about mainly. We're going to talk about how many Guardians you want, and we're going to talk about placement, which is either going to be for max range or is going to be for line of sight. So, let's say if we have our kill box here, we'll put these just down so we have them. We only have enough money for like 2 archers, but this will be good because we'll be able to move these around, and you guys will be able to see how they're actually working. Hopefully I won't die in the process because this isn't really usually where I set up just yet. But so someone might say, yeah, that's a good spot for an archer, and or 2 archers right there. But what this is going on, what's going on here is these archers are they're a bit too close. I believe the exact distance I think is 11 tiles for the range. So that's 3, 4. I think it's 11 tiles is a bit much. I don't think it's that far. Let me see. There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd say this about right here is about their max range from right there. We'll see how close I am when we actually start the round. But these guys, they will be shooting at stuff before it gets here. You want them to shoot at stuff right as they're stepping onto these traps. That's where you want them to start shooting. If they're shooting stuff out here, that means they're potentially going to kill things out here. Therefore, taking away from potential combos that you could have if they died here. So let's see where they shoot. Yep, see, they're starting to shoot them way too soon. It's not what we want. I'm probably gonna have to actually, I don't know if I might have to restart this or not. We'll see. I might get overrun. I'm not sure. I'll have to be good with my stuns, but I don't really have the proper trap set up right now to efficiently kill all of these. We'll see if I die or not. I'm going to try not to, obviously. Actually, I think I might actually live. So, as you can see, that placement is not good. So, we're going to have to sell them. We will sell them. Okay, they are now sold. I'm going to also put up some scorchers to help with the killing of the enemies. So I'm going to say max range is probably closer to about right here, if I remember right. That should be pretty good for the range. We'll see. We do have a hunter coming. That's not good, but let's look at where you start shooting at them. Right as they step onto the tar. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to stun these again. And again. And I want those hunters coming to kill me. And I'll stun them one more time. And the scorchers are helping out tremendously. But as you can see, the archer, he is not shooting at things past the tar. He's shooting at them when they're on the tar. So we're going to put one more here just to see if I'm right about that range. So max range is one thing, but sometimes max range isn't an option. The next option is line of sight. So line of sight would be this. If I put him over here, he can't shoot at anything out here. You step onto the tar, that's when you can first see him. So I mean, like the earliest he's going to shoot at something is like right here, which is good. So we'll put another one over here. So yeah, see, those guys are not shooting until stuff walks onto this tar, which is great. It's tremendous. So that's actually really, really good. Happy with that. I'm happy with the archers right now. The next thing we're gonna have to put up is dwarves. Their range I haven't tested completely yet. I need to have a little bit better idea, but I have just eyeballing it. I have a pretty good idea of the range on the dwarfs. But we're gonna put some of those up now. I want to say their max range is about right here. Is about for their max range for where you want them. We'll see which one actually works better. We'll put 2. So this one I think might throw a little sooner, but I think this one here, I think if stuff steps onto that tar, I think is that when that one's going to throw. He's going to throw properly. They're both actually throwing at pretty good times, pretty good intervals. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's not a bad placement on my part. I'm going to put a spike up. Why not? Don't want to actually lose here. But range and line of sight are things you want to think about. I'm going to try to sell these after this is over to show you guys how things change when your range is wrong. When your range or your line of sight is not the way you want it. We should see stuff start dying sooner. We'll see less combos in the kill box. Alright, so I sold most of them. So let's see. The dwarfs here, obviously, we know they're too close. I can't even put up any archers. But the dwarfs alone are going to be able to see them. They're going to be throwing the bombs way too soon. And then we're going to sell some archers and place them a little differently in the bad way. Now, they're still going to... They'll still effectively kill stuff, but they're not going to kill it when you want them to, per se. They will be throwing bombs and shooting arrows before you want them to. And that's not what we want. We want them to be using their weapons and using their attacks when stuff is further out, or on the kill box, not further out. See, they're throwing the bombs and they're all the way out there. Stuff's dying, not in the kill box. It's not what we want. We do not want that. That is muy mal, which is bad, very, very bad in Spanish. I'm very bad at Spanish. I'm not good at speaking Spanish, but I know some words picked up over the years. We'll actually put a grinder there just to help fuck shit up, because we can. All right. So, improper placement. You're gonna see them shooting way outside the kill box. They're gonna be shooting stuff over here. As ways are coming up these stairs, not a good spot to be in. Whereas this one, the max range, he's still going to be shooting when they just step onto the tar, the way we want them to. Let's let them keep coming. Keep on coming. See, a lot of stuff dying out there right now. Not good. Not good. See, they're shooting stuff all the way over to the top of the stairs. It's bad news right there. Now you're still going to end up getting some combos like this because when your kill box gets flooded, they can only shoot at stuff right here in the kill box. But as you can see, the dwarves just threw some bombs out there. It's not what we want. We don't want that, you know. And then if they do shoot stuff out there and waste their attack for stuff that's outside of the kill box, that's not good because then when the stuff is in the kill box and you need them to actually attack, they're not going to be able to because they're going to waste their attack on something that's not in the kill box. The next thing I want to talk about is too many guardians. Like right now, that's going to be a lot of guardians for right here. That's going to be too many. A lot of stuff's going to die out here, and not be comboed on as high as it can be because it's not stepping into these traps. It's not what we want. Obviously, do not want that. The archers, you can see, they're just blowing everything up over there. Not what we want, really. It's not so bad with the ones coming from the left, but the ones coming from straight ahead, those are the ones that are really getting, they're getting blown up outside of the kill box, which is, like I said, not the desired effect we're going for here. We do not want that. It's bad. And also having them up close here, as you can see, my dwarfs almost got attacked because they were close enough to where stuff could get to them. Let's see if we can get a decent combo. We'll get an 8. A mountain troll. Oh no. So this guy's here. This fool. I'm gonna get him. A whopping 6x combo. So let's fly up with some more archers. And the archers, sometimes if they're right directly behind each other, they won't. They might actually shoot into each other's backs, but it doesn't happen. I don't think it happens as much in Orcs Must Die 2 as it did in Part 1. So it's kind of a good idea to space them apart, but we'll see if any of their arrows are actually hitting each other. I don't think they are. Let's look at them. Yeah, there's the sun. You see some of the archers are getting hit by their own arrows, so you want to space them apart as well. So, yeah, I think you guys should be having a better idea now about the whole line of sight or max distance. Line of sight's probably the easier of the two to do because it's pretty cut and dry. I'll show you a better video of that, a better example of that as soon as I'm done with this, and just so you guys can really understand line of sight. We'll do it a different map. Yeah, so let me see. We're almost done with this map. Might as well finish it up at this point because I got some bonus skulls. I'll actually get to use them. See if I can hit that guy with the chandelier. I don't know if I got him or not. Might have. 7X's. What's up?
Time to go to work.
So yeah, we're gonna do a different stage for that. Dwarfs I don't think matter as much with the whole staggering, but like these archers, there's gonna be a lot of misfired shots into the backs of other archers because they're so clumped up. And I'm only doing that because I want you guys to see it. And when I show you the guys the better map for line of sight, I'll show you guys. See how all the missed shots in the backs of the archers? Not good. I'll show you guys a couple of different patterns to do with your archers to minimize or totally negate any misfires into the backs of their archer buddies. Because like I said, that's not anything we want. We might as well put those there. That may help boost our combos. It may not. I'm not sure. I'll put that there just in case for anything that gets through. Yeah. So hopefully you guys are seeing how this is a bad spot for the archers. I'm still able to get some combos, but it would be better if they were placed in a better area. I'll just I can say that with 100% confidence. If they were line of sight or at max range, they would be doing better. So one of the other things to talk about is actually quantity. I touched on it briefly, and I'll get into that on a different map. I'm going to show you in the video. Probably show you guys passages. It's a good one for examples. There's a 9X on him. That's not terrible. Not terrible. Not amazing, but not terrible. Okay. So that's not that shouldn't be anywhere close to my score. I mean, I think it's going to be an okay score, but I know I've scored better than that in this map. I think. Yeah, I've about 100k less, 150k less than what I'm usually doing on that map. Okay, so let's go check out. Let's check out. We could do it. We could do both things on this map. Twin Halls. Yeah, Twin Halls. I'll show you guys the patterns. I'm going to show you guys some better line of sighting. All right. So just real quick, we're going to get it going just so you guys can see. All right. Yeah, we'll put the barricades over here. Fuck it. Fuck it. Put the barricades over here. All right. Boop. Boop. Oh, phone's ringing. That's okay. We're gonna ignore that. We're making videos here. We don't got time for phones. All right. So proper line of sighting. It's going to look like this on pretty much any map where you can do it, and I'll show you guys how to also do it. I'll show you guys some other methods for doing it, and I talked about staggering a little bit with the archers. This stagger pattern, this should result in no shots into their friends. Like there should be no shots going into the backs of their buddies. But one of the things you want to look at with the line of sighting, as I talked about in the last map, you walk in and you want to just start seeing them as you're stepping onto the kill line. So like that's like pretty much a perfect spot for him.
Let's go.
So we'll start, and you shouldn't see anything getting shot like past here. You may see an arrow fly through, and you'll actually hear them shooting. They'll start shooting, and they'll actually hit the wall because they can kind of see them, but they're not actually gonna be able to hit them. So just yeah, we'll see. You guys will see what happens in a second. And the dwarfs, you can actually put the dwarfs like right here. That's a good spot for them. We'll get one up when we can. But see, arrows, like I said, they're flying right at the spot I told you they would. Just maybe at most a half tile outside of the kill box, which is acceptable. I mean, it's still not ideal, but they're not gonna drop things outside the kill box that way. And most of their arrows are gonna hit when stuff is in the kill box, which is exactly what you want. Exactly what you want. We're going to try to just kill these guys so I can show you the dwarfs in action real quick. And like I said, like the dwarfs, since they lob their bombs, you don't really need a pattern for them. It's not nearly as important as it is for the archers. But the dwarfs, like I said, you can put the dwarfs here. That's a pretty good spot. So you're an orc, you're walking in, and there, you're just seeing the dwarf. So that's a good spot for the dwarf. So we should see that spot working pretty good. We're not going to play out this map. We'll probably end here in a second, just because there's not too much more to talk about. I might talk a little bit more about the patterns for the archers, just so you guys can see. I'll probably sell some stuff so you guys can really see it good. But that's pretty much it for some better spots to line of sight on. But this is something you always want to think about. You want to think about max range, and you want to think about line of sighting. The next thing is you want to. We talked about quantity. That plays a big part too. Like generally, I found that it kind of depends on the map for quantity. A map like this, you probably want maybe 6 archers at most, and probably about 5 or 6 dwarfs at most. I wouldn't really go more than that. More than that, you're going to start killing stuff a little bit too fast. So let me see. We're going to sell. I couldn't sell him. That's okay. I have enough money. So a pattern for a few patterns you could do. One is the wedge, which looks like this. Now these patterns don't always play into line of sighting, but they're mainly for these are some of the patterns you want to use when you're going for max range. We're going to do that just for some efficiency. Also, by having your archers line of sighted somewhere, generally you're not going to be in the way of their arrows either. So now that they're behind me directly, I'm going to block some of their arrows. Or if they're off to the side over there, I don't block. If I block one of their arrows, it's very rare. So, as you can see though, there's no chance for them to actually shoot their buddy in front of them. But they're shooting, since they're a lot closer up now because of that, they're shooting stuff way outside the kill box, which is not desired. But like this is just for examples purposes. I'm stunning to make sure I don't get over flooded here, but bad guys. Everything so far so good. I'm a little bit clogged up, so I'm going to drop another Scorcher on their faces, I think. There it is. Alright. So, I couldn't quite sell him like I wanted to. The other one I wanted to show you is, let's pretend he's not here. Actually, we'll try to see if I can move him into the position I want him in. Almost. The next patterns RobotEnt came up with, he calls the zipper. Is basically just staggered like a half tile apart like that, all the way up and down. This guy needs to be in. He needs to be in, and then he needs to be out a little bit. But yeah, that's the zipper. That's kind of the idea behind that. But that's another one you want to kind of use for max range. One of the other good things about that, having them spaced, having any space front and back towards the kill box, that's going to stagger their shots as things are approaching the kill box, and hopefully maximizing any you know, any combos you might be able to get by having you know, the further ones being on having a shot up when the closer ones have already fired, you know, as things approach. So having them staggered like that's also important for the timing. Hopefully that made sense. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much it. This is how it looks. And right now I have way too many archers. That plays into the quantity, like we've talked about it. Not something you really want to do. Some cases you do, if you notice that you're not getting your max combo when things are coming through. It could be because there's not enough things aren't dying quick enough, or some of your guardians are on cooldown. So then you might want to add more into the equation. But like I said, generally you might want 5 or 6 archers and 5 or 6 dwarfs. That's generally for a kill box this size. A bigger map with more mobs and a bigger kill box, you might want more. Like on passages, I go guardian heavy. So yeah, yeah, shit. We might as well finish the map. I know you guys like to watch gameplay, so we'll finish the map and we'll see. I shouldn't be doing too good with them being this crowded in here. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. We shall see. Get this big loot out here. These elementals, if you're not aware, you can only combo on the Earthlings, not the Earth Lords or the Earth Elementals. Only the Earthlings. Only the smallest little guys you can combo on. Try to pull him into this. Ooh. Lots of ogres there. Don't want to get stunned. Alright. Let me see. What else can we put? We can put one of them there. We can put another of those there. Arrow wall here. Now we're just getting into some combo chasing, which is what I enjoy, but I'm not going to see. I'm going to need some more dwarfs too. Lots of archers. So, let's see what happens. Let's see if I can kill someone doing that. Oh. Boom. I can't. I was trying to shoot the boom barrel. As you can see, their range is way off. They're shooting stuff way out there. Stuff's dying. Not what we want. Never want that. Yeah, see, way too many arrows flying out that far. Never want that. Never, ever, ever. You'll still see combos. Don't get me wrong. You know, you'll see some. You'll even see some decent combos. You guys, I know you guys have been seeing the 7s and the 8s. I have. So, but you don't want that. You don't want them. You don't want the arrows flying out there or the bombs. No good. It's bad. It's bad. Bad. Bad news bears. Should be a scorcher going off any second. It's gonna go off for this bunch. If the archers don't kill him first. So I'll put up some more dwarfs. Really just got to be kind of like just behind that wall. So they can't throw too soon. I put him there. I'm going to put another arrow wall. I'm going to put more of these. I like going Scorcher heavy. Some people might not agree, but I don't care what they think. I like having more Scorchers. I like them. So we have our army of archers, our Dwarven Armada. We actually did get some bombs thrown a little soon. Sooner than I'd like. They're flying the right spot now. The bombs. Yeah, the bombs are flying where they should be. Arrows, not so much. See those bombs flying right under the kill line? That's where we want them. So that's because of line of sight. Line of sight. It's our friend. I'm going to pick up some boom barrels after this to see if I can try to get a boom barrel combo in somehow. I'll probably get blown up when I try to get it in there on an ogre. while we're waiting for him, we'll go pick it up. I should be able to leave a boom barrel here without it getting blown up. Should. We'll see. Someone will probably shoot it. One of my guys. Yeah, the bombs are flying a little out. That's probably from these guys on the very edge, but we're not perfect. You can have it perfect, but it's you know, it just takes some trial and error. It's easier to do on War Mage when you have all the breaks. Obviously, everything's easier on War Mage because it's easier, right? We'll put that there. I don't know if I'll end up using these. Oh, no. Sappers. Look at that. You shoot them soon enough, and they all blow up. They blow up like dominoes. Dominoes. Let's see if we can put that there without getting blown up. All right. There's 2 more rounds left. All of our guardians. Muchos guardians. Something else that Rogan came up with that I want to share is he came up with this. He came up with this. That's called Rambo. And with that being said, if you can have a Rambo archer, you can have a Rambo dwarf. What that's going to do is that's going to draw stuff right to them. See that? It's drawing stuff right to them. And that kind of, if you want to, sometimes if you want to direct things a certain way, that's what the Rambos are for. So stuff's going to want to kind of hook in and go kill them with them being there, which will sometimes give you a more desired pathing effect if you know, if that's what you want. If you want them to go a certain way. They're moving around now, and all my boom barrels got blown up because I don't know why. I'll go get more while I'm waiting for him. See if I can get it here before. Oh, my grinder blew it up. There's more boom barrels over here. I'm gonna go get one. This last round. I want to have at least one. I'd love to see a 14x combo on an ogre because I know it's possible. All right, no whammy on my boom barrel. No whammy, no whammy. We're gonna put a Scorcher Hall. Going Scorcher crazy, guys. Crazy with the Scorchers. All right, last round. There's an ogre. Now, if I can pull him in perfect, if like the moon and the stars align and everything hit him, I should be able to get a 14x combo on him. I haven't been able to do it yet by myself. My barrel always gets blown up at the wrong time, or there's something on cooldown. It just never works out. This one has potential. He's not even going to make it in here, I don't think. My boom barrel got busted up. 6x. Just pathetic. Chase me, Mr. Ogre. Don't let your guys get beat up. My dwarf's punching him. I have no more barrels. Remember, try to pull these guys in fast. Pull them in fast. Get them onto some spikes. We missed it there. Messed that up. Man, stuff's on cooldown. We're not producing here. Although I wasn't really trying to produce. We're not set up to produce super high combos on the ogres. We're all discombobulated with our kill box here. All right. Got these guys. We're almost done. I think there's one more Earth Lord marching in, taking his sweet time. This shouldn't be a terrible score, but it's not going to be too good. Let him get close to the kill box, and just for shits and giggles, we'll put up some more of these. Just because. They should give the Earth Lords like a skateboard to ride so they move faster. So slow. I guess it's kind of nice on endless mode when they move so slow. It's annoying when you're playing by yourself. And you're dead. Okay. So, yeah, the score's not going to be too incredible, but, you know, this was just informative to kind of express the Guardian placement, max range, line of sight, quantity, those sort of things. So, once again, hopefully you guys got something out of this, and I think it'll help you with your high scoring. So you can put up some big giant scores like this. Like I think someone's gonna get 1 million on this map pretty soon. I think I might be able to do it if I played it once and didn't suck. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching this part of the guide. I'm not sure what else I'm going to put out as far as high scoring guides, but there could very well be more stuff in the future, so stay tuned. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and talk to you later.